Welcome to my channel. My name is Valerio and it has been a long time since the last video. Sorry guys, I was a bit busy with work and everything else. Anyway, I just received this model kit from Moderoid and I thought somebody else other than me might be interested into it. This is the model kit of Tekkaman Blade from the anime Tekkaman Blade, which is a reboot of Tekkaman the Space Knight. I think this was the original title. This belongs to Moderoid, is published by a Good Smile company. And I paid for it something around $50, give it or take it. I bought it on Obinek Japan. It should still be available there, but if not, I'm pretty sure it's going to be distributed also on another store. And if you never bought or built anything from Good Smile company, I can tell you that this is very, very comparable in difficulty with an HG, an high grade from Bandai. However, the quantity of plastic inside this box is way more similar to a master grade. Now, as usual, now we show you what there is inside the box and I will make some comment about the build. So the build, it is super relaxing, guys. You will not get stressed or anything. Very easy, but pay attention, there is an extra sheets of paper inside of it that tell you that there's been a mistake inside the manual. You just have to follow that bit and then everything builds up very smoothly again. Now, as I was saying, the fit is not exactly the same as it would be for a Bandai, but it's very close. I want to say that right now they are the closest to it, same level with Kotobukiya. As you might notice, there are no stickers. Normally you show them before showing the runner, because this is color accurate. There are a few options of parts in which you can decide, for example, if you want the triceps, I mean the arm around the triceps and the biceps, either white or black, and some extra pieces and bits for changes of color. However, it's gonna depend over you, whatever you prefer. Now, I think that altogether it took me like 1 hour to build, so a lot of plastic, but pretty fast. And this is the manual, as I was saying before. It's pretty easy to build. The manual is much better than the average Bandai one because it is color, which I do appreciate, and it's very easy to follow. However, there are a few issues here and there with Japanese. There is no English. Oh, that is the tiny sheet of paper that I use. Sorry, we made a mistake into the manual. Very easy to find it, so don't worry. Now, for accessories, so there is a bit of stuff that for a model kit is always nice. There are swappable color parts. I care remarkably little about them because I plan to paint it. So there is that. These are like, is the armor, the biceps and the triceps. Now we're gonna look, so this is to attach the shield either to the arm or to the back skirt. These are the hands. The hands, I'm not a fan of the design of Tekkaman Blade hands, period. And this one, they look like a bit of a mess. This is the kind of stuff you should dry brush if you paint it so that they pick up on the detail and the surface, and then it looks a tiny bit more like a hands and not just a spiky bits. I thought his hands are spiky bits, so I mean, it is what it is, guys. So open hands, quite a bit choice out of it. However, it is nice that they put so many hands. And now, well, we have the spear, the double spear. I don't know the English name of this stuff. Anyway, very cool. You can detach. Oh, sorry, guys. As you know, I don't press too hard inside my model kit because then I plan to disassemble it for paint and fixing simplies, other stuff. So, oh, sorry, this is the piece of before. And now let's quickly go to see our model after our hour of build. It's nothing terrible or anything like that. Actually, it looks pretty good. This is what is 17 centimeter and a half. That in inches, it is 7 inches. Yes, I think, yeah, it is exactly 7 inches. And this is one of the most similar to the anime that I saw, very anime accurate. And is very stable. It is not that small, as I was saying, maybe master grade scale, give it or take it, a smaller master grade, but still a master grade. It's very stable here, and it has a certain amount of weight that from model kit you don't have, and then you find out all the plastic areas inside of it. As I was saying, quantity of plastic, master grade, but there is not an inner frame inside of it. It's just lots of pieces that go together. But the main thing when I build kind of a Yuma-like figure is does it stand without having a display stand, and it stands very well. Well, first because it has very big feet, but you know, no stickers. That for Moderoid is not a first, but very rare. and the seams line are not in a place that are too hard to fix them, which is quite appreciable. Now we're gonna look possibility. So there is a ball peg at the base of the hand and one at the base of the neck. So you can do the quick mire, yeah, there it is. Pretty A-okay. There are two options for the eyes, but then they're covered by the mask. So anyway, butterfly joint, pretty, they do extract the joints out of it. The hands can reach shoulder level. The shoulder part can move left and right. The bicep close as much as the armor allows for it. Yeah, pay attention not to put too much. It's still a model kit. It's not an action figure. You see the seam line is going to be very easy to fix. Now we have the cannon from the shoulder. So there is no real movement on the waist, unfortunately, because of the design. I know companies are able to get over it, but with technical solution that I think at this price point they weren't able to reach. Now on the knee, fully closing, 90 degrees on the back, pretty cool. The feet, as I was saying, they have the possibility of moving on the front part of it, let's say the tip, but not exactly the tips. Overall, there is quite a bit of articulation. The only thing that is a bit disappointing is the waist, but because of the knight kind of like feeling and the design of the armor, well, it's gonna be okay. Oh, sorry, movement on the tight left and right. Overall, quite possible. And as I was saying before, the stuff that surprised me the most is how stable it is, which is a big point. Now we're gonna do some very, very quick comparison. So Lego Dude, very, very small. Now let me pull off some Bandai kits. The Galgo from Bandai, from G-Quacks, of size. This is the Goof Master Grade. I'm still painting process. Tiny bit taller, but not that much. This is the Moderoid Mazinger Zest, much smaller than him. And there it is. Now let's go for conclusion. So pros and cons. On the con side, there is the movement of the waist. This is the biggest one. And maybe there is one accessory that misses, like yes, if I'm not wrong, there is a part of the shield that become like a spear, something like that, vaguely remember. And I don't know if it was just inside the other action figures or is properly missing from the animation. Honestly, I can't remember. But that is for negative, and I was really nitpicking. On the positive side, so it's very anime accurate if you're really into that. It is color accurate, that you should be into it. Looks very nice. The build is very easy. The manual, the correction to the manual, so you don't have to fix them online. Very nice. Once again, you get a lot of plastic for the money that you spend into it. What else? It is fairly possible, not crazy possible because of the waist, but at least, butterfly joints and this kind of stuff is always appreciated. And from me, honestly, it is a recommend. If you like anime accurate figure, this is pretty nice. It's way more stable than the Sentinel, by the way, that I review and I hated because it was falling always on the floor. Not hated, but a nice figure, just not stable. This one is very stable. And anyway, so from my side, this is a recommend if you can find it. Obviously, don't go to overpay it, but it's a pretty nice model kit to have in your collection. From Valerio, that's everything. Bye, guys.